Joey, I got one. I got a stack that I think is going to be just completely overlooked. I mean, with two players and a bring back, this might have like 10% combined ownership. But I don't think we've mentioned players from either of these games, and we're like 40 minutes into this thing. And this is a game with a total over 50. You know where I'm going with this?
I think I have an idea. If I had to guess, I think it is the Browns and Steelers game.
Yes, sir. Little bit of Big Ben, Juju Smith-Schuster, Odell Beckham action, or even a little bit of Kareem Hunt on the bring back could be. I don't know. But both the Steelers and the Browns are bottom 5 teams against stopping opposing wide receivers, right?
Yep.
You know, I don't think that it's really caught on, especially with the Steelers. Like, people still think of them as a super elite defense, but I mean, they are in the bottom 5. They're just bleeding points to wide receivers. Odell Beckham is 6,400. I don't think anybody's going to be on that. Jarvis Landry missed practice, could be increased target share for him there. They're already more likely to skew pass heavy with Nick Chubb out. I mean, I love the idea of that. I mean, Ben Roethlisberger has been playing as well as he ever has. And there was a story today, Joey, came out of the old Twitter streets from Pittsburgh, talking about how the team is so happy with Juju Smith-Schuster, how he's being such a great guy, happy for all the young guys, very reminiscent of something that was said on this podcast, a theory of yours. And, you know, typically it's the squeaky wheel narrative, right? Where, you know, the guy's whining, he's complaining, he's being loud, and then he gets the grease, you know, they look to him to make him feel better. Now, this is the opposite of the squeaky wheel narrative. This is like the well-greased wheel narrative, where it's like they're so happy with him that he's being such a great guy, being so happy for Chase Claypool and Deontay Johnson getting all the looks, that they're going to reward him for his solid teammate. And this is finally going to be the Juju Smith-Schuster week. I mean, how do you feel about this take? Because I think that this stack in this game is going to be completely overlooked.
It is definitely going to be overlooked, and I 100% agree with you that this is one of the best games to target in tournaments on DraftKings. You literally read my mind, because that was going to be the next thing that I brought up, is this game, especially since, like you said, not a lot of people know that the Steelers and Browns are bottom 5 in terms of defense against opposing wide receivers. So this is a clear smash spot for Juju at 6,600. Now, how do you feel about running it back with Chase Claypool? Are we chasing points if we play him, or do we play Deontay Johnson at 4,900 if he's active, although he may be Will Fuller 2.0?
Chase Claypool chasing points. I see what you did there. No, that is 100% chasing points. I would not go there at all. I mean, could it happen? Definitely. If Deontay Johnson's out, then it's a different type of story, and then I think we have to look at him at 5,200. But, I mean, I think I would be more likely to try and go with Deontay Johnson, especially all the way down at 4,900. But, you know, the Steelers have been resting their receivers, so, you know, we're recording this super late on Wednesday. We don't know yet. Juju didn't practice, Deontay didn't practice, so who knows how this is gonna play out. But I do think that no matter what, Juju Smith-Schuster at 6,600 will probably come in with the lowest ownership because of the price and because of the fact that he just hasn't produced yet. And I think that, you know, people were giving him the benefit of the doubt. I think, you know, coming into week 6 without one of those massive games, I think it's kind of, you know, people have moved past him at this point, and that is the time to pounce on a player that we know has the talent to succeed.
I mean, I definitely agree. The opportunity is there. He's seen 5 targets minimum in every game. And like you said, nobody's going to play him this week. And that is the time to go all in on Juju. Now, I don't know if I would play him with Big Ben, especially with Big Ben being the 4th highest priced quarterback. But maybe you can stack the skill players in this game and go somewhere else with your quarterback. But if you want, I think Big Ben is viable. But I wouldn't play Baker Mayfield in a game stack with this, in my opinion.
No, I mean, definitely a path to the Steelers D-line blowing, you know, any semblance of a shootout out, but we'll see how that goes. Browns' offensive line's actually been playing pretty well this year.